Ryan Michael. I'm writing a lot of freestyle and right off the top like I'm writing an encyclopedia. And Babylon is talking a whole lot of bullshit on their mind and like they need some pediatrics. What I'm spitting is verbal gymnastics. Treating motherfucking cretins all over the world like they some gerbils in a pet cemetery. God, the visionary. You motherfuckers ain't never even seen scary until I showed you in that hell. Two G's all over the world on the lookout. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's like I got a book out. This is fantastic. Everything that I'm thinking I'm spitting is drastic. You motherfucker sold your soul and you're walking around and you're thinking you're how many years old and you're made out of plastic. All through that hell, you motherfuckers be in your own scholastic cook fare. And they cooking you like steak, medium well, sometimes it's rare. This is the truth of existence, and this is more than just a scare. And God, I'll be spitting that poisonous flow. Crushing all your hopes and dreams. There ain't no joys in this flow. It's just a whole lot of injuries. Infectious. You can't protect this from yourself. In that hell, it's a whole lot of stranger, dangerous things going on. And you burning like it's a motherfucking forest fire and there ain't no park rangers that's gonna help you. You're gonna feel like you're a bonfire made out of wood. And you motherfucking evil ass Pinocchios, you sold your soul for the dough. And God, I don't give a damn about your sentience, and you motherfucker ain't gonna be no real boys. You talking and you chattering, you're thinking a whole lot of bitch ass noise. And you in that hell, you can still be chattering while you motherfucking boil. Being treated like toys and venom spitting the poison. And all you evil ass bitches. Well, none of you bitches real. Well, none of you bitches know real Michelle. Sending all you evil ass bitches to hell. When none of you bitches know real Mercedes. And them cars you thought you had, you wasn't taking none of that with you, motherfucker. You're sentenced to millions of years in Hades, motherfuckers. And you motherfuckers will be like some dope to them demons. You won't be thinking about talking about some birds, motherfuckers. Them gonna be your cluckers. Thoth, the one God, Ryan Michael Wright. I'm up north, where I created the light. And all you motherfucking evil motherfuckers down south. And you motherfuckers gonna be in that lion's den for all that running your mouth. You getting burned alive and getting eaten alive. And God ain't gonna be pulling you out. Sold your soul for accounts. And want to believe about a whole lot of counts, numbers. Acting like you can measure everything in existence and you can measure some thunders. Or gauge your dreams. You pick the devil like you was just playing for evil teams. The motherfucking monsters down there are gonna be cooking you up, putting some spices like it's tasting Cajun, and they making you some style of New Orleans. And I saw a new hell. All that thinking with the evil ass brain waves, and you act like you ain't no guy but speaking and making the motion waves and microwaves, and you live from day to days, and you act like you was in amazing, like all this existence wasn't amazing, and you're in an evil ass days in. In that hell, it ain't no motherfucking days in. Motherfucker, that fire, you ain't gonna be trying to think you measuring the gamma rays in that hell, motherfucker. I am God and I'll be raised in hell, motherfuckers. You ain't gonna be down there thinking you can buy your way out. Ain't gonna be no souls for sales, motherfucker. I got motherfucking monsters down there with got claws, and they ain't just no long nails, motherfucker. They'll rip your motherfucking face off. Like they claws made out of adamantium. With some Wolverine shit. You watched all them scary movies I created and you thought that was scary, and you motherfuckers ain't never seen shit. Every day it's a horrific, horrifying, terrifying scene, motherfuckers. In that hell, you gonna wish you was just thrown in that bottomless pit. And you motherfuckers thought you was interviewed with a vampire. Thought you was some Draculas. And motherfuckers, you wasn't shit but a motherfucking pawn. They treating you like you just some motherfucking meat to tear off the bone like you a fawn. One God you thought that you could con. You be being mowed down every day into pieces like you some grass on the lawn. And motherfucker, them days keep going and going and there don't be no dusk till dawn. You ain't in that hell worried about no diseases. Trying to pay no bills and worried about how much the fees is. That lake of fire is deep and you can't just be keeping on acting like you know how what the level of the seas is. It's fire. How you gonna measure that? Motherfucker, eternity in hell is a long time. How you gonna measure that? All that you had this and had that. You in that hell, motherfucker. Don't nobody give a fuck where you at. How you gonna treasure that? You standing in that hell like you branded, being eaten alive like cattle at every single day slaughterhouse. How you gonna prattle? Who you gonna tattle to? How can you pleasure that? What computer you gonna use to tune in to a satellite and try to keep up with Orion, Michael Wright? You motherfuckers was praying to Saturn. You motherfuckers thought you was heavyweights in that hell, motherfucker. You soft as satin, and they picking you up, motherfucker, like you a feather lightweight. Ryan Michael Wright, I said, let there be light. I created all of them satellites. You ain't in that hell telling your kids no good nights. You ain't in that hell trying to measure the volume and the motherfucking area and the space of your motherfucking pit you in. All that bullshit you was talking and thinking, It's a whole lot of torturous pit from all that bullshit that you in. All that follow the leader and your parents, your daddies and your mamas and your motherfucking pajamas and your daddies and all that talking with your letters and your commas and ain't none of that shit going on down there in that hell. You ain't gonna have none of them kin. Yeah, motherfuckers, you wasn't forgiven for no kind of sin. Sold your souls is devoured. You went against God since you was however many years old and all that old shit, motherfucker. You bullshit in the commode. Ain't no water. Motherfuckers was open doors, a motherfucking burning house, not a shack, and in that motherfucking hell, you in that slaughter house. Sold your souls for the cheese, and you motherfuckers act like you ain't know nothing about a rat trap. Motherfuckers was less than a motherfucking mouse. That's a whole lot of shameful. It's a whole lot of disgraceful. Whole lot of you motherfuckers is evil and envy is full of shit. Babylon depending on each other with a whole lot of evil on your mind. You ain't down there in that hell trying to suck on your beast mama's tit. Throwing no fit about not having the motherfucking nicest ride. Ryan Michael Wright, the one God, created all of the motherfucking rides and cars. Created the stars. You look up and use a telescope and you see the stars and you can see Mars. Motherfucker, and them mother monsters is down there in their hell and they motherfucking stripping your motherfucking bones out your body like they unzipping you with some roars. All of them viruses, motherfucking COVID and shit. You ain't never seen it under no microscope and you act like you just scared of some SARS, motherfuckers. Still wanna act like ain't nothing spiritual. And the one God, this is my existence. And that hell is vicious. It's a vicious circle, vicious cycle of life. I created, I'm doing the writing, Ryan Michael. And everything that you looked and thought about it was revolving around where you was gonna go when you get out this motherfucking earth. And what the fuck was your soul worth? How many dollars was it? You spending millions of years in hell. How many dollars was it? You took all of them breaths and you had pets and you was racist against human beings and you was always petting your pet and treating it good. And how many collars was it? Yeah, in that hell, it's a whole lot of humanity cruelty. You motherfuckers was way less than a fool to be going against Ryan Michael Wright, the real Jesus Christ. Yeah, motherfuckers, you getting more than a lump of coal in that hell. I ain't giving a damn about no naughty or nice. Motherfucker, you just burning. And I come through with some new torch, I freestyle and just think it. You say it out loud. There'll be some new igniter fluid. Ryan Michael Ryder. All them books you read, anonymous motherfuckers sung a lot of my songs, and there was a recital. I named the men and women that wrote the books and named the title. And in that hell, worried about your good looks. Or how you was gonna carve out some nooks and cranny. In that hell, you ain't gonna be whining and crying to your granny. Babylon, ain't gonna be no nanny to take care of you. Blasphemous ass men, you motherfuckers, you gonna wish you ain't had no fanny. Motherfuckers in that head like a fanny pack. All that numbers and science, you motherfuckers gonna wish you ain't know nothing about a stack. Or nothing about no numerology. Ryan Michael Wright, you motherfuckers got glad and happy when you thought I was just on some pimpology. Evil as fuck, like you could just try to give God some kind of apology. Ain't shit all good, motherfuckers, in that hell, motherfucker. You just doing nothing but being burned like a pile of wood, motherfuckers. Yeah, you have to be a whole lot more than crazy. Ain't gonna be no everything somebody do and think that's evil, you just chalk it up to somebody thinking crazy. Motherfuckers talking about a personality defects and disorders. Motherfucker, your body in that hell, motherfucker, and you like you made the order. You getting eaten alive by motherfucking creatures, motherfucker, and you thought you was itching, getting bit by some insects, motherfucker. You ain't gonna get down all in that hell bitching, motherfucker. You gonna get used to it. Yeah, motherfucker. You ain't gonna be in that hell like you, the devil's rejects. You're in there thinking you's pampered, sophisticated, and rich, motherfucker. In that hell ain't no projects. I get my monsters weapons and they'll be blowing you up with some projectiles. I tell them to go and bite your arms off and they'll come through like alligators, walking reptiles. Yeah, motherfuckers, you ain't worried about motherfucking getting no degrees, walking no stage, thinking you're pretty and trying to get young and talking about somebody's age. What you should have did was looked in that Bible and kept turning a page. In that book of Revelation. Because it's a whole lot of rhyme in it. It's written by Ryan Michael Wright, and Eternal Damnation rhyme with Revelation, and all over this world it's a whole lot of nations. There's a whole lot of evil race and ass shit. You ain't down there in the hell racing nothing, doing no kind of money chasing. It's a whole lot of demons and monsters biting on you and seeing how you taste it. Yeah, God, I'm the real deal. You watched all of my superhero movies and motherfucker, Ryan Michael Wright is the real man of steel. You'll be a can of feel. Emotional and physical feelings in that hell. You ain't down there dreaming and thinking sky's the limit and thinking about no glass ceilings. opposite ends of the spectrum. Now the good and righteous and the blasphemous, evil enviers. It's a whole lot of differences in the spectrum. Motherfuckers gonna be burning inside out like you motherfucking gargling gasoline on fire and can't spit it up out your septum. Days, months, and years. September. You're in there burning like timber. You ain't Jan, you worrying about shit. Awesome. Just you being awesomely motherfucking destroyed on the daily. You ain't thinking you got a Army, Federal Reserve, and a Navy. That's gonna be your Captain Savvy. And you still down in that hell talking that evil ass shit. Stupid. Oh my God. And the Lord saved me. What about all that money you had in your savings account? Count up that amount. Try to pay your days down in that hell, is what you do. Getting out of hell ain't for sale. Jesus Christ. The one. God.